Here we are on the Builderall dashboard. We're going to go to apps. On the left hand side, builders. Going to go down until you get to Cheetah Builder. It will open up a page like this. You're going to click on create new site. And then you're going to get to a page like this, but this is not going to be there. It's only say create new page. Now you will note that I've already created 2 pages. That's all you're going to need for the auction called highest bidder. You're going to need a main product page and a thank you page. Now let's go take a look at what these 2 look individually. This is the first one. This is going to be the main product page where the auction is actually going to take place. I've added a background image that is to do with the auction. I've also got a logo at the top, giving me a little bit more credibility. And then the details of the auction, how it's going to happen. You can see I said click the button to join for free. You only pay if you're the winner. Join the auction, give your bid for free, and you only get to pay if you are the final winner. So we're going to add the HTML block right here for the auction. But this is how this page looks. Obviously you can populate it with more information. Then we're going to go to the thank you page. Now this thank you page is only going to be seen by the person that actually wins the auction. It's not going to be everybody that bids. Now how is that possible? Remember, when the person wins the auction, they will receive an email. And then the email is going to be linked to the super checkout where they actually pay for the product. And after the payment, they will be redirected to the thank you page. Now on this page, you can give them all types of information. The information I've given them here is to say, congratulations, you've won the shaver. Give us your WhatsApp detail number, because they can click on it, and we will send you the shipping details. That is just an extra way that you can build credibility with your clients as well. Then, if you have a shop, let's say that you have a branded shop, you are actually selling different kinds of men's products, facial products or whatever. This would be the opportunity to scale your business a little bit, because this person now already bought a product and you know that this person is interested in your type of services or products, and now you will be able to redirect them to your shop where you sell more of your own awesome products. So that's just an additional button that you can add. So that's the 2 pages. So the first thing we need to do is we're going to go to Super Checkout. And Super Checkout, you will find on your front page right here on the left hand side. If you scroll down, you will see Super Checkout sit there. Now if you click on that, it's going to open up to business information. You have to complete your business information before you can continue. So you're going to fill it in, click Save, and then it's going to redirect you to create a product. So now we're going to go through the process. I'm first going to go grab an image. I'm going to give it a name. And you always have to ask for the address. It's very important because it's a physical product that needs to be shipped. Then you're going to give your description of the product. And this is a physical product and it falls under cosmetics, and you're going to click next. Now you will see there's a plus sign. If you click on that, you will have a wide variety of payment gates that you can choose from. Now for this specific purpose, I've already chosen Stripe. So when you do go into these different kinds of things, it will give you the instructions on the left exactly how to populate the information on the right. So just follow that. So we're going to choose Stripe, and I am going to use United States dollar, and there's not going to be refunds here. It's a single payment. You click down, it's going to go to auction. So that's very important to choose auction, otherwise it's not going to work. There's no taxes unless in your country you need to add that. We are not going to do any coupons in this auction funnel at all. And it is a highest bidder. Make sure that your mode is set to highest bidder. Now initial product is, this could be, for an example, if your product cost you $5 to source and to be delivered to you, and you want to get rid of it, and you just want to recover your cost, you can put that initial price. because the price that you add here means that the auction will start at this point, and anything above that you will accept until the time period that you have created under the expiry date, or if you stop it before that time. The increments is how many do you want to increase. So let's say we want to do this at 50 cents for an example. Now it's important to think about it this way. You want as many people as possible to take part in your auction, as many as possible. It is not just about getting rid of the product, but it's also about generating the leads. And the more people that is going to take part, the more your leads will be, and obviously your price will increase. So that is very important to think about your increments. It is going to be ongoing. You've got the option to do the finish, pause and cancel, but we will do that just now. And then we need to create an expiry date. So in this case, let's create the expiry date as today, on this date. And we are going to do it at, let's say, 9. Actually, let's do it at 10. 10. 10. Alright, so we've got our expiry date. And we are not going to have an additional page because with the highest bidder it doesn't work like that. So we just leave that blank. We're going to go next. We're going to go next again. And we're going to choose the 3-step checkout. I like this one. That's a preference to me. And then use a custom thank you page. There's the thank you page that we've already created. And the main product. That's why it's important to first go and create your pages before you actually come and create it in Super Checkout, because it's going to ask you for that detail. Then you're going to click Next. And then Mailing Boss is important. You need to go to Mailing Boss and go and create an account for yourself so that you've got a place where you are going to generate the leads to. So I've called my one auction house. Then abandoned cart email. You don't have to set this up. But if you have an abandoned cart email set up, it is good, because what if the specific clients, the highest bidder, do not want to continue? They get to the cart and they skip the cart for some type of reason. So this is a good idea to use the abandoned cart email messages, and you can even change it according to your own wording. And then obviously they will receive the email and it's going to ask them why they didn't go through the process. So you just need to be a little bit creative when it comes to that message. Then we're going to click Next. We're going to click Next. We're not going to enable any of these things because it's not pertaining to our auction. We're going to click Next. Then we've got our terms of use. We have to accept the terms and conditions. And we're going to create the product. Now you will see we've got the product sitting right here, and we've got the option for the links. So we're going to click on links, and you'll see this in red, checkout URL. You're going to copy that, and you're going to go to your main page, main product page. You're going to go to the right, and you're going to go grab an iframe. So I've already got the iframe there, but you can go and get it from Elements, Add Elements. Scroll down and it sits right here. So you just click on it and you drag and you drop it. But I've already got mine there. So I'm just going to right click. And here it says embed URL. You are going to put that code that you've just grabbed and you're going to apply. Alright. So now you're going to see it sits right there. There you can see our auction. And we're going to hit save. And that's all that you need to do up to this point. Now we just need to go test it. And then we can hit close. So now we know our pages is saved and everything is ready. So I'm going to go out of this site because we are not going to need this right now, as well as the Super Checkout. So we're going to go to the main page. We're going to click on the 3 dots. It says go to website page. So here is our auction now. It's loaded and everything. You can note here at the top I've got push notifications for this specific site. The reason why I allow push notifications is because every person that gets to this site when you've advertised it, when it comes up and they've allowed it, that means that every time that you are going to run an auction, that they will be notified on this page. So that is very important to activate, and it's quite easy. I will show you that just now after we've gone this process, how to activate that section there, or the browser notification. So there is our auction. We need to join the auction. Now, under normal circumstances, when a stranger from outside is going to join, they will be asked to fill in their details, like their telephone numbers or whatever is on the form, things like their shipping address and all that kind of stuff. And then they will be sent a code that they need to go grab in their inbox to be able to bid. Mine is showing up because I have created this and I've tested it multiple times to make sure everything works. So that is why it's coming up. So if I bid now, you can see it shows the current price for $5.50 and it tells me that I'm winning the auction. Now what happens if somebody else bids? If somebody else is making a bid right now, this is going to change for me, and it's going to show that I've been outbid and I'm losing this bid. But I'm also going to receive an email telling me that somebody has made a bid higher than mine, and inside of that would be a link that I can click to come back to the site to make a bid again. That is how this works. So basically what I've done right now is I've paused it because I've actually gone and bid on another name of mine or another email address of mine, so I can show you exactly what happens in the process. Now I'm just waiting for the specific code to come up so that I can add the code right there. And there it is, Market I Design. So there is the code that I need to put in there. Just going to go out there for now. Going to add it in and I'm going to press confirm. And now it's asking to bid for 6. You can see this is what I bid the first time. Now I'm going to bid for 6. And it is showing that I am winning the auction there right now, because the first person did not. You can see it's still logged in at that name. So I'm just going to log out and I'm going to go out of the site. I'm going to go to my inbox right now. You can see on my screen, the initial person, the first person, says, sorry, Jackie de Klerk, someone has placed a higher bid. So this is what you will see on your screen. Now let's go to my email. And I'm just going to wait for the email to come through right here. And it's going to tell me that I've been outbid from this auction. So let's go look at my inbox again. There at the top, you were outbid for the beard product, and you can see you were outbid. Click on the button to check and place a higher bid. So let's go to the auction page again. And now you can see it's asking me to join again. So now I'm just going to type in my email again. And it's not going to ask me again for a code, because that's funny. It's not supposed to ask for a code again. Oh, it's because I logged out. Alright, so let's just go wait for that code. I'm going to delete that. And let's just wait for that code again. Alright, let's go look. There it is, email confirmation. Let's go grab it again. And where is it again? There. Paste and confirm. Did I copy it correctly? No, I did not. Go back. Confirm. And there we go. We're going to say we bid again. And the auction has closed. Can you see what has happened? Because we set it for 10 past 10, which means is I've actually lost against the other person. And that is how it works until you get to the last one. So now let's go check two things. We're going to go to, just going to close that main page. And I'm going to go back to Super Checkout. and my auctions. And you can see right here, if you make the drop down, you can see there's the winning bid. This is the person. That was the current one, but that person lose out because the time was up. So this is the winning bid of this specific person. Now what is going to happen is that person that won the bid is going to receive an email and a link to the super checkout. So that is what's going to happen with that right now. So now we're going to go pretend that I'm the other person and look for the email. There it says, you won the auction for the beard products. Congratulations, pay now. And you're going to click pay now. If the client pressed the pay now button, they got to the super checkout, they fill out the details, but for some reason they did not continue. What's going to happen is they're going to be getting an email from the abandoned cart asking them why they did not go through it or whatever your message was, and then they will be redirected of where they left off. So if we have to go through the process of filling in all the details, this is a sandbox account, which means I will not be charged. I'm just going to put in whatever. The card number is that, and then a month would be, let's say 11/20, and then a zip code 1007, I think. I don't know if that exists. It looks like it's existing, and I press pay, and it says purchase is complete. And now it's going to go through and it's going to say thank you for your payment. I'm going to click continue, and it's going to take me to my thank you page where you would be able to ask them for their WhatsApp details as well as redirecting them to your store. And that is how we will set up an auction funnel for the highest bidder. This is part 1. In part 2 we will be doing the buyout.